I've never had a challenge physically make me sick before today. I always joke about the challenges making me mentally feel like someone hit me with a baseball bat, but today the physical pain is definitely real. So what actually caused that? And surprisingly, it's a weird challenge that did. Because today's challenge video, as voted on by the Patreon supporters, is can I reach round 50 with only the Hell's Retriever on Mob of the Dead? And by the way, I'm always looking for new challenges in my comments, so give me some of yours, just put them down there. I'll take the top 4 that are voted on this video and let the Patreon people pick them for my next video. But to fill you guys in that don't know much about Mob of the Dead, or maybe just haven't played it all that much, basically the Hell's Retriever is you need to fill up 3 Cerberus heads with zombies to unlock a tomahawk that has infinite ammo but has a 5-second cooldown. Most people will then take it and upgrade it to the Hell's Redeemer, which deals infinite damage, but we're using the beta male unupgraded version today. That one deals 2500 max damage, which means it can one-shot zombies up until round 20, but then it quickly falls off as zombie health begins to scale. For a bit of context, a single zombie's health on round 50 is 47,000, which means the fastest I can kill zombies is every 95 seconds if I were to get there. Pain is all I know in this world, let's begin. As with most of my Black Ops 2 videos, modding in any weapons is really difficult and can cause issues, so I decided to get the Cerberus heads done as quickly as possible with regular guns. I only opened the necessary doors and did everything as quickly as possible, which enabled me to grab the Hell's Retriever before the end of round 5, which I think is pretty good. From there I was off to retrieve the plane parts, and while in the laundry room, I was reminded that I probably need to self-isolate because I'm sick on the fucking sticks, dude. I'm just gonna say it. And I realized that I spelled laundry as Lunadry in my script, and so apparently my brain's still just mush from the Essex only video. Sometimes I really do wonder if I actually have a mental deficiency, but anyway, I'll have an update on the Essex video for you guys soon. I just wanted to get this video done first. After playing fetch with all of the parts for a few rounds, I headed up to the rooftop to construct a plane that definitely wouldn't fly in the real world. It has about the same odds of flying as I do of becoming the first man to swim on the surface of the sun while wearing a cowboy hat and sing the national anthem of Uzbekistan. I stan Uzbek. Anyway, so oh yeah, I bought Deadshot Daiquiri by the way because I felt like triggering you guys with the stupidity of that purchase. I mean, realistically, why would anyone ever want to buy Deadshot when they're not actually using a gun? I hope that triggered someone out there. The big meanie warden then smashed my plane like your younger cousin with that Lego set that you spent weeks building and that he threw against the wall like a little shit. Don't worry, I got my revenge when his parents got divorced, but hey, I mean, we're not going to talk about that one. After that, we head to the bridge and somehow survive a 100-foot fall without any scratches whatsoever, because I guess realism in a game where you kill zombies with bullets that you pull out of a chalk drawing on a wall and open doors by separating your soul from your body and electrify things is just a bit too much of a stretch. This is about the time though where I explain the title of the video and what I talked about at the start. I've had this issue for years, like pretty much as long as I can remember with Mob of the Dead specifically, but a big reason why I don't play this map very often is because of the constant lightning flashes. They actually give me a massive headache and make me feel nauseous when I'm playing for more than maybe an hour at a time. Then you combine that with a challenge where you have 4 or 5 Bruces spawned in at the same time, violently shaking the screen, and it just makes for a really bad time. So that means a game that should have taken maybe 3 or 4 hours took me 3 days to play through because I just had to keep taking breaks so many different times. Pretty much half of my footage that I have from this game is just me taking breaks over and over. And I can confidently say that this is the first time a challenge video has physically made me feel like shit, and if that doesn't deserve a like, then I'm not really too sure what does. This also seems really random, but I never knew that your perks could randomize when you come back from the bridge. I'm looking at the footage and I happen to notice it, but I'm not really sure if that happens all the time, and it didn't really matter anyway because it took down less than 2 minutes later, so I guess it didn't really matter that much. But here's where a strategy shift comes into play, because until round 20, I was just running around on the bridge, but then I just felt full degenerate and chose the dumbest strategy I could have considering the items I was able to use. We went down to the docks area and I wanted to show off and just look gangster as fuck going skirt on the zombies, hoping you guys would see how cool I was and your panties would just get all nice and wet. That didn't happen because I just suck at everything and my high school teachers were right, so Yeah. If you couldn't tell, my brain's mush, by the way, and I still really don't feel good. I don't know how this video is even going to come out. It's probably just going to suck. I'm going to be real. After taking it down on round 23, it kind of occurred to me that any perk besides Juggernog is useless, and it puts me in bad situations for absolutely no reason. My next few rounds are spent on the docks, in the cafeteria, on the roof, and then on the bridge because just fuck it, why shouldn't I take all of this free real estate? I declare myself the Christopher Columbus of zombies. I take land and commit genocide on an unprecedented scale in pursuit of the bag. Fuck Christopher Columbus, he's actually a monster and you should do some research about it, by the way. Completely changing gears here, by the way, I never knew that this could happen, but somehow I got a second power-up inside of the jail cells in spawn. I checked it again a few rounds later and they were actually both still there. I have no idea how the hell this happened, but my assumption is that Black Ops 2 just knew I had Giga Chad energy. My fabulous neckbeard just bleeds Giga Chad energy, and it knew that it had to do something for Daddy Senpai, that it just, it needed to please its master. So it spawned in a max ammo power up in the jail cell that just stayed there forever. Honestly, that would have been pretty cool if I was actually using guns, but I wasn't, so it just kind of sucks and it was useless. After that, I spent another like 6 rounds on the bridge on the brink of having a seizure from all the lightning flashes while slowly watching my precious tomahawk just get weaker and weaker by the round. By round 40, it was taking 9 throws of the tomahawk to kill anything, which is bash your head against the wall levels of just so fucking slow. At the end of round 41, I made the excellent decision to head back to the mainland despite it being a giant death trap, even with all of the guns that you could have wanted in the game, let alone just a shitty tomahawk. Predictably, that led to down because I'm super smart, and because of that, I got the hit to get the fuck out of the cafeteria without a full plate of food for the first time in my life. Round 43 was another down predictably, and then another which left me with no afterlife revives left. Luckily, I was able to sell a crumb of coochie to the luck gods and made it through the round by the skin of my teeth. The next round I thought it would be a fantastic idea to grab gas canisters so I could head back to the bridge during the middle of a round, which no, it really wasn't in hindsight. And it led to your boy getting fucking the spicy gangbang in the middle of a cell block. So to answer the question in the title, can you reach around 50 with only an unupgraded tomahawk? For me, no, because I'm literally a monkey that someone taught how to speak. For someone else, they could probably do it. Shout out to the Patreon supporters and channel members: Tall Chipmunk, Calvin Johnson, Toothpaste Man, Cheems, Danny 9029, Mr. Napoleon 01, Frosty Fox, Marco, Flawless Tricks, Brian Schneck, and Toothpaste Man again for being absolute big PP cuties. If you want to see more stupid shit like this, then there's going to be more videos popping up on the screen. I do challenge videos on zombies all the time, and they're pretty much just as much pain and suffering as this video. There's also going to be a giant playlist with every single one of them if you want to go and binge. If you want to support the channel and vote on videos, get early access content, and more, then check out the Patreon in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Leave a like on the video. Love you. Bye.